Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Forex. I hope you are all well. Today we're going to talk strategy. So over the next few weeks, months, years, we're going to share strategies from traders that we have on our Discord channel, traders I know personally. We're going to give you lots of strategies to learn, guys, all right? And hopefully you can find one that suits your personality. You'll notice I have somebody else with me today. So this is Kev, aka Kusunoki, on Discord. So how are you, Kev?
I'm good, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. We're looking forward to hearing your strategy. I know you're going to go into more details, Kev, but how would you describe your strategy if you in a sentence?
Yeah. So, look, really simply put, it's this trading strategy, I would say, is for the people who, like me, can't stay in trades for a long period of time. Because when I get into longer trade, I cut the trade too early. It suits my personality. And, it's on the 2-minute chart. It uses 3 or 4 bits of confluence, a decent strike rate in a sense of wins. They are definitely losses for sure. And, I'll be as transparent as I can. And yeah, like I said, if you have any questions afterwards, you'll find me in the one and only Simply Forex Discord.
Yeah, and thank you for mentioning that, Kev. So guys, if you want to become a member of the Discord channel, we've got traders like Kev who are sharing their ideas, lots of great input. So come and join our Discord channel. You won't be disappointed, guys. And if you like this strategy, I'm sure you will, then again, guys, come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button. We really appreciate you supporting our channel. So I think no further ado, we will leave it into your hands, Kev. If you can explain your strategy, over to you, mate.
Perfect. Thank you, Tom. As you can see, my favorite pair to trade is the Euro USD. When I set up my my charts, as you can see, these are the pairs I mainly trade. Sorry, these are the pairs I mainly trade here. So the Euro USD, US JPY, Audi dollar, and pound yen. However, on a daily basis, we get analysis from Tom, and this is what I'd look at to see if there's any opportunities. So what I wanted to do is just talk you through a strategy that I use that's been really useful, and it's pretty straightforward, and it's a trend following strategy. So what you'll need is 4 indicators, and you'll need to set your time on the 2-minute time frame. So to do that, you go to the top here where there's loads of different times. You click the drop down box, and you'll go down all the way to the bottom because they won't have the 1-minute time frame, and you will have to add in minutes, as you can see there, and you type in 2 and you add. Now I've already done that and I've saved it to the top. So it then appears up here, and we're now in the 2-minute time frame. Okay, cool. So before I get into trading, what I usually do is I look at a few things in the morning. So the first thing I do is have a coffee. Unlike Tom, I don't have vodka. And I also make sure I check the news to see if there's any major events happening. I check YouTube, obviously Simply Forex. That's really important to me to see what Tom's up to and what pairs he's looking at. And it's a bonus if he's looking at any of my pairs, of course. And then I also check the environment. Am I calm? Do I feel in the right frame of mind to be trading? Am I okay? That sort of thing. And then after I've done that, I get into the charts and I start having a look at opportunities. Now, what I generally do is I would look at the daily, what's the bias, the 12-hour and the 4-hour, which I'll go through in a second. But what I want to do is just to add these indicators for you so you understand what they are. Very straightforward. So the top, you click on the indicators tab and you're going to add in EMA. Okay. Now it comes up, and you're going to type in, you're going to add in the moving average times 2. Okay, so you've clicked that, and now you want to change these. So you go to the settings. The first one you're going to change to 200. So you do that. And you want to change the style to green. And I'll explain why in a minute. So green. And you want to make the line a little bit thicker. There we go. Okay. The second EMA, you want to change this to 50. And we're going to have this as red. Change the line 50. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. The other indicator you're going to use, it's a funny name, but it's foo and true. Cipher B, this one. You click on that, and it comes up with a whole load of stuff which you don't need. So you click on settings again, and you are literally going to get rid of everything apart from two options. So get rid of these. Get rid of that, that, and that. So the only two you should have on is the wave and the MFI, sorry, which is the money flow indicator. Okay. It then looks something like this, okay? And the final indicator you're going to use, this is a volume indicator, and this is important to understand. When you're scalping, is there going to be a rejection? So it's volume profile. Let me see, volume profile Lux, I think it's called. There we go. Okay, and with this one again, you go up to the top, and you're going to change this to 200, 200. All right, and that's it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to hide the Lux for now because we don't need it. Okay, good. So this strategy is pretty easy. So what this is a trend following strategy. So what you can see is if the green line is up and you want it to be going in that direction, and the red line is also going in that direction, you then have a nice uptrend. So we are looking for buys, okay? Excuse me. I'll just remove these drawings. Okay, great. If we're in a downtrend, and I'll see if I can find a downtrend for you really quickly, it's the opposite. So you want something where something like this. So the red line is going down, the green line's on top, you are now in a downtrend, so we're looking for sells. Pretty straightforward, all right? The way this works is very straightforward. What we're looking for is a pullback into the, let me get to the start of it. Okay, so the way it would work is you start on the daily time frame, Euro USD, and I can see that this was what Thursday we're in an uptrend, all right? So as you can see, Thursday, which is this candle here, we're on an uptrend, so we are bullish. We're looking for buys. Okay, good. I then look at the 12-hour, and the reason I look at the 12-hour, so if I go backwards by one, so Thursday would be there, okay? I think, where could price go, right? So although we are on a downtrend on the 12-hour, it's broken above, and I look for something like equal highs at the top. So something like this, I would assume we would be targeting. There's more opportunities to head up than there is to head down. Okay, now I then go down to the 15-minute, and I can see we're bullish, and the 5-minute. Okay, and this is done first thing in the morning. So I'm just going to come out of this replay mode, and I'm going to start the day at the time I normally do, which is at 2-minute chart, and this would be here, Friday at 7 o'clock, so around about here. So I can actually play this back for you. So 7 o'clock is when I start. So this is 7 o'clock in the morning. I've just woken up, I've done everything I need to do, and I'm in a good zone. I can see that we're in an uptrend. And the way the strategy works is pretty straightforward. Okay, what you're looking for is a pullback into this area or this area, and you're looking for a green dot on the wave, and for one of the bars to have dipped in, for example, here, and completely clear up here. Okay, that's what you're looking for. So I'm going to remove these drawings again, and I'm going to do it live. Well, not live, but in replay mode. So bear with me a second. Okay, cool. So if we play it, we'll get to a good opportunity, I would assume. So we're looking for buys, and currently prices. So for example, you can see we pulled into support. We had a green dot, but price did not move completely off that green dot, which is fine. The second candle, I'll just zoom in a bit so you guys can see that. So as you can see, this candle, so green dot, we pulled into support, rejected below, came above, the green dot has now printed, and we have moved over. So that is a buy, okay? I would then get my, so say, click there. I know Tom does risks in a sense of it being a percentage. I've worked out my my risk in pips, and I know with my account and my brokerage, I'm risking 10 pips, and I want to target 10. Okay, and I'll show you where this also doesn't work. I don't want it to act as if this works all the time. So we would have entered here. Price dipped back down, as you can see, and at this point I'm thinking, oh dear, maybe not a good idea, but trust the process. It found support, and off it went and hit my take profit. Now, the new strategy I've used is I would then close 80%, which I learned from Tom, and let 20% run, move into break even. Okay, so we're going to go again. So hang on a second. Okay, right, so remember, I'm using the replay mode on the 2-minute chart. And the way it works, like I said, is ideally you want it to pull into support. You want to see a green dot. You want price to break above, clearly like it did here, as you can see there. And then you're looking for the buy, okay? Right, so let's go again. So we're looking for buys. We're not interested in sells. There are two other strategies I use where I would look for a sell in an uptrend, which is crazy, I know, but yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. So here is another opportunity. Now, what I would want to see, as you can see, the green flow here is called the money flow, means that there's more momentum going in, but let's see, right? So I check my long position calculator. I've got my green dot and price is now above. So we would have entered here. So give or take a couple of pips. Here's my risk, 10 pips. And my take profit is 10 pips. Okay, and we would have hit profit there again. Now, I want to be crystal clear. This strategy has about, for me, a 72 win rate. However, since I've introduced the 1:1, but also letting the 20% run, I've been a lot more profitable with this strategy. So we're going to go again. So that's 2 we've taken. We're only looking for buys. Now, what I also want to say is that when you are you're in a live trade and you've seen the charts like this, at this point here, I'll be honest with you, at times, if I just quickly replay here. So at this point here, I don't know what price is going to do. And I'm also thinking, gosh, we're really high up and the daily's bullish and, could this pull back and all these different things. But the strategy is we're in an uptrend. We're in an uptrend. The money is good. The money flow is good. And my 2 minutes, I'm in and out. I cannot stay in the trade longer than half an hour. I've tried it. You know, a really good trader in the Discord, Ride the Wave. You know, I speak to him quite a lot. He's a really good wealth of knowledge to tap into. And he, you know, we talk about this a lot. He's a longer term trader, intraday as well, like Tom. And, you know, I was speaking to him saying, I just can't stay in a trade like you guys. I've tried it and I cut the trade. I'm too impatient. So we're going to go again. Remember, I'm using the replay from Friday. I'll show you some sells as well in a little while. Now, I only take 2 trades a day, ideally, maybe 3. Okay, now you're probably thinking, but you can capture all of this. And yes, I could, as I would have moved my stops to break even and let it run. And I would probably close out with an additional 10 pips. Anyway, here we go again. So price is coming down. This is where I start to get interested. Okay, so now I'm thinking I'm not interested because it's gone below. I'm going to pause it here. And the reason why I wouldn't take this trade, the reason why I wouldn't take it, you can, but again, my strategy is when the green dot is printed, ideally, if I go up, I want this to be above. So either this bar on the green dot needs to be above or the following bar. That's my strategy. However, you can use this entry if you wanted, because as you can see, we're in an uptrend still. It has fallen below the EMA. So let's see what happens if we were to take that. Again, I wouldn't have taken this one only because, so let's just say you sort of take it from there, 10 pips, and you back down again to 10 pips. And I do manage the trade. If I don't think it's going well, I'll cut the trade. Okay, so that's hit profit. But again, I want to be crystal clear, guys. I would not have taken that trade. The green dot for me needs to have, so with price goes into the support, the green dot is printed, and I would like to see these bars above this EMA, okay? Which is the 50 EMA. So I'm going to get rid of these again, and let's go. We'll do one more, and then we'll look for some sells. Okay. So the other strategy I use, which I'm not going to go into, is it's basically a sort of a reversal strategy. It's very risky, but it works well, and I use a different technique for that. Now, this strategy for newer traders or traders who don't really, so with this one, I don't look at the 15-minute, and I'm not swapping to the 10-minute, sorry, the half an hour, 30-minute, or the 1 hour. I'm not interested in those candles at the moment. I'm in the 2-minute, and all I'm interested in is these 2 EMAs and my my indicator at the bottom. Now, going back to here, what I would have done as well, let's check it. Yeah. Okay, what I would have done, I completely forgot to tell you guys this, is the Lux algo gives you detail of where the volume is, right? Where there's a lot of resistance and support. It's a really good algo to use for volume. And as you can see, as price came down and went above, it's finding support here. Now, would I have been a bit nervous sort of taking this because there's further support here? Yes, maybe. But it did dip under the support, which is here. And I only really use this if I'm not sure about entering a trade. So I'm just going to switch that off. But that's something you can use for confluence. Remember, what we're looking for me, is 2 or 3 bits of confluence. So here's 1. I'm in an uptrend. Here's 2, right? The algo is 3. The volume algo is 3. And I looked on the daily, and the daily bias and the 15-minute is bullish. I don't look back at those candles, the daily and the 15 or the 1 hour after I've started the day. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I'm in an uptrend and I'm good to go. So we'll do one more, and then we'll go back and have a look for some sells. Okay, here's another one. Now, the reason why this doesn't interest me as much is because it's a small wave. But let's just say you wanted to take it. As you can see, it's popped in. Green dot. It dipped in and it's above. So give or take a few pips. For some brokers, this is called a 10, 9.8, whatever. 10. Stop loss 10.2, whatever, right? Let's see if that would have worked out for us. No, we're stopped out. And this is why, for me, it's really important that you have a deep wave. You know, that's a decent wave, but these smaller waves, I'm not interested in at all. All right, so just something to look at. It needs to all line up properly, and then we'll do some sells. Okay, so let's have a look at some sells. So if you were short in this market, if you were short in this market, we'll go back. Let's go back. So this is still the 2 minute. You do everything at the start, like I said. You check your daily bias. You check your 1 hour, sorry, the 12 hour to see where the opportunities are. You check the 4 hour, the 15 minute, and off you go. Okay, look. So this is Thursday. I'm up, but we're in an uptrend. Okay, I'm up. This is 5 o'clock. I'm not up yet, but I'm up now. And I'm probably in the charts around 7 o'clock after watching Simply Forex and adding my peers that Tom looks at. Okay, so now I'm patient and I'm thinking, okay, we're looking for buys because we're in an uptrend. But this is called a death cross, whether it's to the up or down. Golden cross is to the up, sorry, death cross is to the down. And what I found is whenever you get a death cross or golden cross, so whenever this happens, you are in a really good place to look for shorts, or if it's a golden cross, obviously the opposite, and you're looking for longs. This had me interested. However, I couldn't get in, and I'll show you why. So I'm looking for shorts. But as you can see, throughout the day, price didn't come in and gave me an opportunity to get in. If I went in, you know, on the 1 minute chart, I would have found an opportunity, but I don't trade a 1 minute chart. I like the 2 minute, it's smoother. And it gives me more of an opportunity to for confluence. So I'm just going to go and find some shorts for you here. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, we are in a downtrend. This is Wednesday. So I started my day around about 7 o'clock. Okay, good. So here, downtrend, looking for shorts. And here's one that didn't work out. Okay, actually, no, sorry, this is, okay, so here's one that didn't work out. So price has gone up. It's gone up onto the second band, which I wouldn't take. An aggressive trader might have taken that, but I only take if we are rejecting off the red band, okay? So I wouldn't have taken that, to be honest. Okay, so we now crossed over, it's 9 o'clock, whatever. Price is rejected off the 50 EMA, and I wouldn't have taken this either because I don't like the shape of this wave here. That's too low for me. So I leave it and off I go again. And I'm waiting. And this time, what do? So I'm in the Discord. You guys know me as Kusunoki. I don't think there are many scalpers in the Discord. They're mainly intraday traders and swing traders. So it's a lonely place for a scalper. So I do some, I might watch a movie while I'm waiting. I might look at more strategies. There's a third strategy I'm currently testing. I obviously monitor the Discord and see if I can help anyone, me and ride the wave. And then later on, an opportunity comes up. Again, I wouldn't take this. Why? Because an aggressive trader would. But this has rejected off here. And I don't like, because for me, if the price has gone up into the 200 EMA, I'm a bit worried that we might find a reversal because, as you can see, it starts to come up again. Okay, so didn't take that. Here's a good short you could have taken. Okay, so as you can see, price has gone up into the band. The red dot has printed. down here, which is on this this candle. Don't know if you guys can see that. And then just going to zoom in to show you a bit here. Sorry, guys. There we go. So as you can see, this is the one I was interested in. So price has gone up into my 50 EMA. The red dot prints, rejected, as you can see. The second, so again, if the red dot prints or the green dot, so let's say the red dot, we're looking for shorts, the red dot prints on this candle or the second candle, we're in. It's simple as that. 1:1, as Tom says, and I'm good to go. Come on, let's go. Right, so boom, we're in. I go. That's the wrong one. I'm doing Kev. Kusunoki, whatever. I'm in. Let's go. And I'm in on that candle. And let's just say I entered down here because I want to be honest with you guys. And be as transparent. 1:1, so I do 10 pips, 10 pips. And I only try to trade twice in a day. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But I'm looking for confluence. And as you can see how this played out. As you can see, so we came down, all good, no problem at all, right? So I want to find one that didn't work if I can, because this doesn't work all the time. And I've been stopped up many times. Here's one that didn't work. Let me see, sorry. So price has come up, it's rejected. Actually, no, this is a good one. Sorry. This is actually a really good one that I took. This is the one I took. So price rejected. On the red dot, as you can see here, it's actually a complete rejection. So it's gone up into the bands. I like the price action here. You've got some wicks that went in, rejected, came back down, red dot, but guess what? The red dot is actually underneath. And those are the most powerful ones to me. So short, entered probably here. 10 pip stop loss, that's 9.9, give that 10 pip, off we go. 10.9, whatever, right? And you can see we ended up winning there, which is good. Okay, so again, guys, I could keep doing this. So I wouldn't do this one. Why? I wouldn't take this trade because price has gone above the EMA, and I'm thinking, am I getting a golden cross where price is bound to go up? Okay, so I didn't take that, and I wouldn't. You've got to be patient. That's one of the most important things. And it's a lonely place for a trader, you know, well, for me, I'm sure some of you think that as well, where you're trading, you're doing stuff, and you're just waiting. And sometimes in the past, one of the biggest issues I had was just jumping into a trade, even though it went against my strategy. So I wouldn't take this. Why? Again, it's gone above my 50 EMA. It's gone above the 200 EMA, and I'm thinking this is a golden cross. Here's a good, again, this is 9 o'clock at night, but the reason why you don't want to take anything that's like this, okay, is because the bands are now not in a downtrend, right? They are kind of going sideways, and that's where there's a potential for a reversal. So as you can see, I know it's 9 o'clock at night, that's fine, but and no one's really trading then, I guess, but you know, price is coming down and it's flat, and then we get the golden cross here. Okay, so let's find one more, if I can. Just trying to find, here we go. Okay, this is brilliant. This is absolutely perfect. This is perfect. So, you know, like I said, we check the news, we check all the different things that could influence you in that day. So here's a good opportunity, right? So I'm up 7 o'clock. I've checked my daily to see where the bias is. I've checked my 12-hour to see, I like the 12-hour, it just gives a really good overview of where liquidity is, whether it's at the top or bottom. And then I like to go down. And, you know, Tom sort of, his gray zones and things like that, and that really helps me as well. Then I get down to the 2 minute, and as you can see, we're now in the downtrend. Red EMA is down, 50 EMA. 200 EMAs down. We're looking for shorts. We're looking for shorts. No problem at all. Price goes up, rejects. No wave, no trade. Price goes up, rejects. Could have taken this one. And the reason why I didn't is because it rejected on this bar here. However, the second bar is still in the band, so I wouldn't take this. The second, if it rejects, it needs to be completely below the EMA, or at least the second camera after the red dot. So I didn't take any of these. Didn't take this because although this is a nice wave, we rejected off the second band. I wouldn't take this. An aggressive trader would, but I completely get that, but I wouldn't take that either. And now I start to get, I'm not interested now. And the reason I'm not interested anymore, sorry guys, is the bands, as you can see, now are starting to curl upwards. So a potential reversal is coming, okay? A potential reversal is coming. And as you can see, this was the CPI news. So we got the golden cross, rejected. So bands are going up, which means price and momentum starts to go up. Golden cross was there, rejected. We're still looking for sells, but no problem. I don't like the bands. However, here we go. Now, I didn't take this trade. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. I didn't take this trade. Well, as you can see, here's the golden cross. Okay, here's the golden cross. We're now looking for sells at this point. The reason why I wouldn't take this trade is two reasons. One, I know there's news coming, and therefore, as price went up, it could also come down. And two, although we dipped into support here, right, which I'll delete. Although we dipped into support here, the green dot, as you can see here, did not clear, if you can see that. The green dot printed there, and it didn't actually sort of completely get past the band. I mean, it is kind of, but it's not. And when I'm not sure, I leave it alone. However, if you took that trade, as you can see, prices went crazy and it went up. All right. There are times when it doesn't work, and I'm trying to see if I can find one for you. Like I said, there's many times where I've been stopped out. And yeah, so, okay, cool. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that you guys would need to see. So, and I guess the opportunities are looking for which way is the direction of the EMAs, what is the confluence. So you've got your price going up, your bands going up, pointing upwards, sorry. I'm going to go down to, hang on a sec, guys. I'll do one more. Let's go to October 11th. This is a random day and see what we get. Okay, cool. So that's 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll do one more just to show you. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, we're in a downtrend. Price is going down. That's 7 o'clock starts here. I wake up, I'm looking at the charts, I'm looking for sells. As far as I'm concerned, I'm looking for sells. However, I can see that the bands are starting to go sideways, so I leave it alone. I get a green dot. Am I buying? No, because we're still technically in that zone. We get a golden cross here, which means price has gone up. Bands are now flipping bullish. Green dots here, it's too early, don't take the trade, okay? We get another green dot here, and let's say you took this trade. So you get the green dot, price fell under the EMA, bullish, green dot here, second bar is bullish as well, but again, it's still touching the band. But if you wanted to sort of take that trade, 1:1, as Tom says, And again, a successful trade. However, I wouldn't have taken that because the second candle after the green dot is still touching the EMA. Okay, so price moves up, still doing what it wants to do. It's dipping underneath. It's too choppy, don't like it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is a long. Why is it a long? Price has come up. We're in an uptrend. I like the movement of these two EMAs. No worries at all. Good. I'll delete those. We get my green dot. Nice. It's dipped in. Green dots here. Nice. It's a decent size wave. This bar, the green dot actually forms on this bar, as you can see. Perfect. Next bar is absolutely perfect for me. I would have taken this long. So it's here. I'd have taken it once this candle closes. So say about here. 10 is the take profit. And my stop loss is 10. This is a loser trade. And I'm really happy I found this because what I should have done was mapped out some actual trades that I lost. Oh. So as you can see, price comes down into the EMA, green dot prints, perfect. On this line here, second bar, which is this red bar, it's a good entry for me as far as I'm concerned. The EMAs are pointing upwards. I entered the trade, price dips down, and I'm thinking at this point, oh, I might get stopped out. Price goes back above. I'm like, okay, great. This is going to be a perfect trade. Comes down and stops me out for a loss, 1:1. And then I look for another trade. And as you can see, got death cross again, really choppy. 3 o'clock kicks in. I'm trying to stop trading soon. And then you get the crossover for the golden cross. Price goes up and it doesn't give you an opportunity to get in. Okay, so again, just to be crystal clear, what we're looking for, we start off one more time. So you start off on the daily. You can see we're in a bullish zone. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we're bullish. So this is Friday morning. Thursday was bullish. We're happy. We're good to go. You're looking for buys. You get down to the 12-hour. Where's the liquidity? Well, I'm seeing some equal highs up here on the 12-hour. I'm seeing an opportunity up here. It's clear these equal highs. So I'm like, okay, we can go again. Okay. And I'm targeting up here. Equal highs means this week and this week. It's not necessarily equal highs, but I see an opportunity for the price to get back up to that. I look at the 4-hour bullish, 1-hour bullish, as you can see. 15-minute, again, everything's bullish. So price really should be in an uptrend. You then so this is a playback model. Price is moving. It's 10 o'clock at night. Let's keep going. Quickly do that. Get to. So we're going to get to Friday morning now. So as you see, we're, like I said, we're looking for buys. This is probably where. Okay, cool. Right. So I'm up. I'm looking for buys. We're in a good uptrend. I'm on the charts. I've looked at my Simply Forex video. I've checked my daily. So if I go back, I check my daily. I know we're in an uptrend. Sorry, this is 7 o'clock in the morning. Check my daily. We're uptrend, 12-hour. I'm looking for us to take the liquidity up here. This is really bullish momentum. Forget the bands because I don't care about the bands at these higher time frames. The 1 hour, okay, although that's printing a bit of a reversal, that's fine. Again, 15-minute, a bit of a reversal, but that's okay. Why? Because as far as I'm concerned, on the 2-minute, we're looking for buys. Okay. Price goes under. I'm interested. Why? Again, price comes down into the band, rejects underneath, goes back above, green dot, you only take the buy if the bar above the green dot is above the EMA or the second bar is above the EMA. That's the only way I take it. If this bar is above the EMA or at worst, the second bar. Like I said, you take your long. So you probably enter around about here somewhere. I target 1 to 1. And you would let that run. And that is 9.9, and I'm pretty sure that's a stop out. So again, you would have been stopped out there, which again, I'm really happy for you guys to see because this strategy is good, it works, but there are losses as well. Okay, cool. That's it, guys. I hope you found it useful. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, especially if you're new to trading and you you're like me who can't stay in the market for too long. You just want to get in and get out, and you're just happy with being in a trade for a few minutes. So,
okay, good. So yeah, interesting strategy, Kev. You've got a moving average crossover and then some mechanical indicators to just ensure that you enter certain trades and keep out of bad ones. Because, the more indicators people use, it's usually as a piece of confluence, and they've added it because they had bad trades without that added piece of confluence, if that makes sense. Is that what you found, Kev? You needed to add a piece of confluence?
Yeah, because if I go back to the screen, so I mean, let's just say I didn't have this, this indicator down here, I can hide that. I know you could probably look at this chart, and yes, it's a 2 minute, but you could look at this chart and probably have an idea as to what's going on. I could, but at the same time, I want to stack the odds in my favor, right? Simple as that. I know we're in an uptrend, although that last trade I got stopped out of. I'm happy with that because I know it's a good strategy and it works. I'm happy to take those losses when they come, but I'm looking for confluence. This is 1, we're in an uptrend. This is 2, and this is 3. And as far as I'm concerned, I've got 3 bits of confluence. I do use this now and again just to see where price is. And as you can see on this instance, there's a lot of volume down here. And, maybe I should have taken it, maybe I would have, but, I'm just trying to stack the odds in my favor. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. And that's all we can do, Kev, as traders. So, and guys, if you've enjoyed Kev's strategy, then come join us on Simply Forex, guys, subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button. Really helps support the channel, guys. And Kev, thanks for sharing. You explained you had a couple of other potential strategies. Perhaps you can come on again and show us those, Kev, if you're having good success with them as well.
Yeah, there's 2 others. One's a little bit more complicated. It'll take a lot longer to explain, and that is more reversals. So price is going up. I look for exhaustion, if that you say it, and then price. Then I'm looking for that reversal on the 2 minute. However, that's a real risky play. A couple of times I've dropped. I'm short in here, and people are in our Discord, thinking, "What are you doing? Don't short that candle." But I can see prices coming down. I've lost some of those, and I've won some of those. But I prefer this. It's easy to use. I'm in and out, within 20 minutes, half an hour, ideally. And the other 2 strategies, I'd be happy to share them. And again, you'll find me in Simply Forex. I'm in there with the other traders, and it's a great community. Some new guys, some older guys in terms of trading. It's a really nice community, and what I love about it is that everyone shares ideas, and it's so helpful having someone to talk to and other traders to sort of get their takes on what's going on in the market and what their view is on your charts. And it's a really nice community, so you must come and join us.
Yeah, we appreciate all your input on the channel. Kusunoki, aka Kev.
That's it, mate.
I think I've pronounced it correctly this time.
Yeah.
And also one more thing, just about your strategy, Kev. You know, some people are not good at staying in trades or being swing traders. You know, people just simply don't have the patience for it. And something like this allows people with that type of personality to be in and out of trades. You know, it's very mechanical. So yeah, it can really suit some people because you have to find a strategy that suits your personality. You know, people talk on YouTube about the holy grail, but for me, the holy grail is finding a strategy that suits you.
Yeah.
You know, that's the most important thing, Kev. So this could really be helpful for some of our viewers who have a similar personality, and you know, they can use this strategy, Kev. So thank you very much for sharing today.
No worries, and thanks for having me, and I'll see you in the Discord.
Yeah, see you in the Discord channel, Kev. And yeah, we'll see you again soon, hopefully with your new strategies.
Yes, mate. See you soon.